Pumpkinator is our once a year release that we do that is a Russian Imperial Stout that has a twist. Um, so we have more or less a very traditional Russian Imperial Stout recipe that we use, and in the brewing process, we actually add pumpkin puree and pumpkin pie spices. So, I mean, this basically is going to give you something very different than a Russian Imperial Stout. The way we do this is during the boil of the wort. So during a regular process of making beer, we will stop and we will add these other ingredients that would not otherwise be found in beer. Pumpkin puree, we add a very large amount of it. As a brewer, it's not the funnest process, manually adding all this pumpkin in there, but it's hard to argue with the end result. And nowadays, there's a lot of pumpkin beers out there. I mean, during that time of year, you can find a lot of different brands on the shelf, but Pumpkinator's been around for a while, and it was really unique in the fact that it was a big Russian Imperial Stout, and then had this really cool kind of pumpkin and cinnamon character going on. Um, the other thing that we do that is unique to this beer is we will add more of this pumpkin pie spice in the actual fermenter itself. So, I mean, you may have heard of dry hopped beers that, they will add hops after the brewing process is complete while fermentation is going on. So we do something similar with this beer, but we're adding spices instead of hops. Pumpkinator started as a Divine Reserve release. So Divine Reserve is kind of another outlet for creativity for brewers to develop, interesting recipes that we would like to be released. We do a lot less Divine Reserves than we do, say, Icons. We do 1 to 2 every year of the Divine Reserves, so it's a little more special, and it's one of those things that kind of flies off the shelves.